Hello there everybody, it's Buddy9 Chicken and welcome back to Zero Escape. Now then, fuck it. Welcome back to 999. Okay, so last where we left off, I do believe we have another choice. Took him less than a second to run the numbers. He opened the seventh paper and spoke. Okay, well, not entirely sure which one I should go with, but I think how's my notes? Okay. Let's see, I wanted to go with June. What was that again? But you know what? Santa was unconvinced.
おい、ちょっと待てよ。お前、イカ様？俺たちの希望を聞いてから、扉の番号を変えたんじゃねえかって言ってんだ。
そんなことできるわけないだろう。この紙に書いてあるんだから。
見せてみろよ。
構わないぜ。ほらよ。
Junpei shrugged and handed it to him. Santa examined it furiously. The others peered at it as well. As they did, Junpei quickly slipped the piece of paper he'd been hiding into his pocket. Although he'd never know it now, Santa had been justified in his suspicions. Junpei had switched papers.
あらかじめ用意しておいた3枚の紙。
For doors 1, 2, and
そのうちの
6.
1枚は箱の中に入れ、残りは右手、左手。
He put a small mark on it so that he would know which one was his.
最後に自分の紙が残るように気をつけながら開票を進めていけば、あとはみんなの投票の結果を見て、選びたい扉の紙とすり替えるだけだ。
Huh. Smart, Junpei.
選びたい扉が箱に入れておいた番号のものなら、すり替える必要すらない。どうだ？なんて書いてある？
He fought the urge to smirk.
うまいことやったな。
Santa snorted and tossed the paper aside, frustrated.
さてと、とりあえずこれで2の扉に入るメンバーは決まったことになるな。俺とヤシロと順平の3人だ。
Yep. I decided to go ahead and just, wing it. But 7 plus 8 plus 5 equals 20. Therefore, 2 plus 0 equals
問題
2.
は残りの2チームだが。
Yeah.
俺と紫は6の扉を選んだ。
私と四つ葉は1の扉だ。
弱りましたね。
No, it's not.
どちらのチームも2人だけじゃナンバリングドアは開けないですし。
Oh. Everyone was silent. Then suddenly Clover spoke, her face blank and cold.
サンタと紫は1の扉に入ればいいんじゃない？一宮と一緒に。
Well, what about you, Clover?
そいつは
They looked at one another. 3 plus 6 plus 1 equals 10, which is 1 plus 0 equals 1. Finally, Ace
四
spoke.
つ葉はどうするんだい？
私は待ってるよ。大階段のところで。どうせ戻ってくるんでしょ。セブンがそう言ってたし。
Yeah. That had been what Seven said.
9の扉を見つけるまで俺たちが離れ離れになることはないんだ。
Right.
一時的に分離したとしても必ずどこかで合流するようになったのだ。そうしないと誰も9の扉を開けなくなっちまうからな。そういう風にできてんだよ、このノナリーゲームってやつは。
悪いけどしばらく一人になりたいのわかるでしょ。
There was no emotion on her face, but it was drawn and pale, and her eyes were red. No one had the heart to contradict her. The room grew very quiet. Silence drifted down over everything like a blanket of fresh snow. It was Santa who finally spoke.
わかったよ。それじゃ俺たちは1の扉に入ろう。紫もそれで構わないよな。
June nodded.
それでは私たちは先に行くよ。
それじゃこっちもそろそろ動くか。
ああ。
そうね。行きましょう。
Yeah, and to be honest, I'm kind of glad that I randomly got on too. Mostly because I do want to see more interactions with Seven and Lotus. That shit was hilarious. Just like that, their paths were set.
しばらくの間紫とは会えないことになるが、まあしょうがないよな。自分で選んだことだし。
Right.
セブンが言った通り、いずれ合流することになるならそれでいいか。
He took strength from that.
一宮たちは A デッキの1の扉へと向かった。留守番のはずの奴らもそっちについていったようだ。そして俺たちが向かうのはエレベーターから行けるボトムデッキだ。さあ、それじゃあ行ってみるとするか。
Who knows? But we're going to find out, I bet. They stepped off of the elevator and headed for door 2.
準備はいいか。
ええ、いつでも OK よ。
じゃあ、俺から。
One by one, they put their palms onto the recognition device, and 3 asterisks blinked to life on its screen. Alright, let's find that dead.
行くぞ。
The door opened, and they leapt inside.
今度はどこだ。
向こうには見当たらないわ。
あったぞ。すぐそこだ。
Fortunately, it took them only moments to find the dead. It had been placed just inside the room, right next to the numbered door. They gathered around it and quickly scanned each of their bracelets.
止まった。
ええ、止まったわね。
Junpei could feel his heart pounding against the inside of his ribs. Seven and Lotus were breathing hard and fast.
いつまで経っても慣れんな、この感覚が。
I would be shocked if anybody got used to something like that.
俺は慣れたくなんてないな。こんな馬鹿げたゲーム。慣れる前にとっとと抜け出してしまいたいよ。
ちげえね。
さてと。
Junpei looked around again.
短い通路にドアが5枚か。
5 doors.
左手に3枚と右手に1枚。
あとは突き当たりに1枚だな。
一応1枚にカウントするか。分厚い鉄板に覆われているせいで開きそうにないが。
True. After taking a look around the room himself, Seven spoke.
さあ、探索開始だ。手分けして調べてみよう。いいな。
Works for me.
ええ、わかったわ。
We'd be able to cover more ground that way.
了解だ。
それじゃ、俺は一番手前から行くぞ。
Seven nodded to them and stepped into the room closest to him.
私は真ん中にするわ。
Okay. At last, Junpei was left alone.
それじゃあ俺も始めることにしよ
He looked intently at the remaining 3 doors. Oh! Here we go again! Seek a way out! Confinement room front hallway. Okay. Let's see, Seven's in this door. Bruce is in this door, so let's go check it out. Ugh. It's a blanket. Not a really great one, but still. This light's barely enough to see by. I feel like I'm gonna see a ghost here or something. What about under the bed? Okay, I'm not allowed to look under the bed. Fine. And what's the point of looking at this bed if I'm not able to... Okay. What's the deal with the lighting here? There's just this one beam of light. The rest of the place is too dark. Can't see anything. There's no way we can explore the rest of this room. A lot of... I don't know if that's rust or blood. This mirror seems really high. In fact, it's so high that it's kind of hard to see your reflection in it. It's a sink, but there's no light shining on it. It's hard to be sure because it's so dark here, but I don't think there's anything going on with this sink. This faucet is too hard to turn. Hey, we'll just get out of the room then. Oh. Damn it. No matter how hard I pull on this damn thing, it won't budge. So I won't be opening this anytime soon. It doesn't look like it's got a keyhole, and there doesn't seem to be anything stopping it. How the hell am I supposed to open it? Any items, so... Wait. Ah, so we're on that pathway, okay. This desk is old and rusty. There's a simple chair over where the light doesn't shine. Okay. There are a bunch of tiles on the door that spell out emergence. Emergence? Maybe it means we need to emerge out of here. But we can't open the door, obviously. We need to do something with these tiles to open the door. Interesting thought. Okay, now we'll check the Lotus room. Hello? The fuck? Somebody made some wavy blue lines on this mirror with blue paint. Is that a drawing of a blue scarf? Maybe not. This drain is kind of a weird shape for a drain. You think they made it that shape for a reason, or just for fun? No, there's got to be a reason. There's no knob on this faucet. There's no way we can get water out of it like this. If we can find a knob or something that'll work as one, then we should be able to get water to come out of this thing. This wall. Is this supposed to be some sort of partition? What do they think this is? Privacy is important? Or these things? Well, it's not like you're going to use it, Lotus. At least the guards couldn't watch you drop a loaf. Dude! Heck, it's better than being totally exposed, right? Dude. Towel. The towel with this weird design on it. Bed looks cold. Pretty sure you'd freeze to death in the winter. No kidding. If I tried to sleep here, my skin would dry out in no time. Well, it's not like you're that young anymore. That shouldn't really matter. My, Junpei, aren't you lucky? It seems you'll die before you have a chance to grow old and hideous. I'm sorry. You're right. Dry skin is a woman's worst enemy. Dude, really, watch what you're saying. This bed looked even sadder without the pillow. So, it's still a terrible bed. I'd never sleep on a bed like that. Let's look further on. Or not. Ah, there we go. Just hanging from the wall. Well, if we're pulling the string, then it must be a toilet that flushes. Oh! Moon symbol! A moon? What a filthy, disgusting moon. Yeah, it's pretty filthy, but it's a precious hint. Well, let's remember it, alright? Moon. This paper seems to be pretty old. How the hell can you touch that? It's horrible. Well, it's not like I've really got a choice, do I? It's not like I want to. Yes, you are under my control. This toilet is disgusting. You don't expect me to touch that thing, do you? If you don't want to, then I'll do it, all right? Let's look in there. This toilet is vile. Unsurprisingly, Lotus refused to go anywhere near it. Flush it. Spring hanging from the ceiling. You pull it to flush the toilet. The toilet is vile. Unsurprisingly, Lotus. Fine. Okay, let's look over here. A weird thing on the drawer there. There's nothing in the drawer. Yeah. Something's not right, though. That handle on that drawer doesn't really fit, you know? It just looks messy. Why don't you take it out? Center room drawer. So, there's a mirror on the side of this drawer. Interesting. It's kind of an odd shape, and it looks like someone attached the handle with a screw after the fact. What? Oh! Okay. I did not notice that. Huh. There's a mirror on the back of this drawer, and the handle is weird. It's like the handle is attached with a screw. Okay, so we need to go find a screwdriver then. Nope. Off to Seven's room. The fuck? I forgot. Oh yeah. What the hell's this supposed to be? Like a drawing of a whirlpool or something? Well, if I had to guess, I'd say it's trying to look like water. Wait a minute. So there's a spring at the bottom of the river. Yeah, I guess I can see that. Are you talking about that towel you've got? Yeah, I guess it does look a little like that thing on the mirror. Yeah, the spring on the towel has got to be indicating the picture on this mirror. And the mirror is indicating the sink, right? But the picture looks like a spring with water, and the sink's all dried out. Wait, what the hell's that? There's a little towel in the drain. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to pull it out of there. I'd have to use our heads on this one. Alright, let's figure this thing out. Huh. Looks like the water doesn't work. Doesn't matter how much Seven turns that thing, no water is coming out. Has the water been shut off from somewhere else? Okay. Let's look at the lavatory. No toilet paper. No soap. Toilet paper tube, huh? I seriously doubt I'm gonna need this for anything. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Well, this part is thinner than the rest. In fact, this doesn't really look like it's part of the rest of this thing. This rod feels loose. Maybe if I give it a couple turns. Here we go. I fucking called it. We got a screwdriver shaft. I wonder. Oh, never mind, I tried. Huh? Symbol on a toilet lid, huh? Seems a little fishy to me. It's a sun symbol, but it doesn't look like the ones on the doors. Huh. It's a sun symbol. This looks like a toilet. Pretty old school toilet. Guess that makes sense though. The ship seems pretty old too. Hey, this handle's pretty loose. Loose? Think it'll come off if you pull on it? It fell off. Huh. Look at this. That handle doesn't really fit on the string. Maybe it wasn't meant to be attached to it. I think I solved this. So if I just stick this metal rod into the handle, we got the screwdriver! Which means I use the screwdriver on the screw on the center of the handle. Maybe I can... I got a knob! I just realized what I just said. Feel free to make fun of me. Over here. Oh, what the hell? It's not opening. There's something up with this drawer. Don't trust it. Aha! Sweet, got the screws off. Now we can open the drawer.
I did it.
There's nothing in here.
Well, maybe the drawer is what we need.
The drawer, huh?
Alright, let's yank the thing out.
Okay, I got another desk drawer. On the back of this... Wait a minute. There's a bump on the back. Wonder what it's for. Maybe there's a hole somewhere and these bumps line up with it and trigger a hidden switch or something. Hey, we've seen weirder stuff. Doesn't seem that far-fetched. Well, I mean, you're not wrong. Okay, so we have a drawer with a mirror and a drawer with bumps. Okay, let's head back to that one room that I was in. Let's check this room again. Okay, oh wait, the drawer, that's right. What the... Aw, damn it. Okay, so... I wonder. Mirror's really high up, looks pretty old. No, I want to look in the sink, please. Ah, that's right, I can't. I can just barely see a mirror from the light coming through the ceiling. Sure would be nice if that mirror was a little lower down. Looks like it's the same height as the mirror on the right. I wonder if that means anything. Oh yeah! We could probably use this mirror to reflect the light. Now I just gotta figure out where to reflect the light. Maybe if I go somewhere that's a little easier to shine light on. Here? I can see a partition over there. It seems pretty pointless to bother examining it. Somewhere I can put it at. So if I shine this light on the mirror and back, I get it. If I shine light on a mirror, symbols appear. The left side has a sun, and the right has a moon symbol. I'm gonna remember this. Huh. Oh, wait! That's right, I have a knob now. I need to shut up now. Sweet, the handle I got from that drawer fits onto the faucet perfectly. Now I can turn the water on. Junpei, what are you doing? Pretty obvious, isn't it? I'm running the water. I can see that. I'm asking you why you're just letting it run like that. Think about it, Lois. This faucet didn't have a knob when we found it, right? What do you mean? Just watch. Anytime now. Hey, water's filling up! Doesn't that just mean that the pipes are clogged? Whoops, let's turn it off for now. So, did anything change? Water stopped flowing. Thank you, Mr. Obvious. Junpei, I'm leaving this one to you, alright? Righty. Is the drain clogged? It's like a lot of the water isn't draining out of the sink. The sink is totally filled with water. Towel? There are a couple of lines over the sink. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh my god, so that's what it was. Tile. Your design. So we've got this tile. And it's got these red, blue, and gray lines. What the heck does this stuff mean? Hell if I know. Junpei put the wet tile into his pocket. He was about to turn away when there was a noise behind him. He spun around to see Seven kneeling on the floor. His face was rigid and pale. Droplets of sweat covered his forehead.
おいどうしたんだよセブンすごい汗じゃないか大丈夫か
Seven? He was concerned. He'd never seen Seven like this before. Slowly, the other man lifted himself to his feet on shaky legs.
Ah, 大丈夫だ。ちょっとめまいがな。
You okay? His face was pale and his breathing was heavy. Sweat was pouring off his face and staining his shirt.
大丈夫って、どう見てもそうは思えないぞ。本当に平気かよ。
Seven didn't answer. Half of his face was twisted as if distorted by extreme pain, and his eyes were glazed. Finally, he spoke.
どうして俺はここに？
Huh? His words made no sense.
何言ってんだよ、セブン。2の扉を開いて、俺たちはこの部屋に忘れちまったのか？
いや、違うんだ。そういうことじゃねえんだ。
He shook his head several times as if trying to clear something from it.
少しな、記憶が戻ったんだよ。
Really?
俺はここに来たことがあるらしい。
What?
だから、この部屋に来たことがあるって言ってんだよ。
来たことがあるって。いつ？どうして？
青いライトのな。
Aoi, light, Nona. Suddenly, Seven was mumbling to himself. They were words Junpei didn't understand. Seven's hoarse voice trailed off, and Junpei couldn't make out what he said.
なんだよそれ。
Seven's brow furrowed furiously, and he ground his teeth back and forth.
もう少しなんだ。あと少しで全てを思い出しそうなのに。
Come on, man. Seven stopped, frustrated. Pulled his hat off and ran a hand through his hair. Then suddenly he looked up, his eyes wide.
そうだ。実験。
What?
この船で実験が行われてたんだ。
実験？実験って何の？
人を操る。人を意のままに操るための実験だ。
なんだよそれ。
Junpei didn't know what to make of Seven's story. Instead, he simply stared as Seven continued.
青いライトノナ。さっき言ったのは実験の被験者となった子供たちの名前だ。他にも 4,5 人はいたはずだが、全員の名前は思い出せねえ。ああ、そうだったんだ。だから俺はここに。
Seven began to mumble to himself and wander aimlessly about the room. He looked confused. So far as Junpei could tell, the man was simply rambling, and there were odd twitches to his movements.
実験クレイドル製薬少年少女連続不明事件。
Fatal pharmaceutical.
俺はその事件について追っていた。
Seven continued to mumble to himself about things that meant nothing to Junpei. Junpei didn't have any answers for him, of course. He couldn't understand what was happening to Seven. All he could do was wait. After a few minutes, Seven finally stopped.
そうだ。確かこのベッドの下に。
He crouched down and looked under the bed. His face registered mild surprise, and he began to mumble to himself again.
穴が潰されてる。いや、別の部屋なのか。ここと同じような構造をした部屋なら他にもたくさんあるだろうし。
At last, Junpei could contain himself no longer.
なあ、一体何を思い出したって言うんだよ。一人で納得してないで俺にも教えてくれないか。
Seven stood up slowly.
思い出したって言っても全部ってわけじゃねえんだ。取り戻した記憶は断片的でまとまりがなくぼんやりとかすれちまってる。
それでも構わないよ。断片的でもいいから教えてくれ。
Junpei could feel it. Whatever Seven had remembered, It's important. Very important. Seven drew a large, muscled hand down across his face. As he wiped the sweat from his brow, he spoke.
どうやら俺は刑事だったらしい。
A cop? I'm just trying to imagine you as a cop.
刑事？
そうだ。今から9年前、俺は少年少女連続不明事件について追っていた。
Nine!
知ってるだろ、あの事件のこと。
あの頃俺は中学1年生。詳しいことはよくわからないが、概要くらいなら。確か当時の俺と同い年ぐらいの子供たちが突然行方不明になっちまったんだよな。
Where have these 16 boys and girls disappeared to?
新聞でもテレビでも連日のように報道してたっけ。そうか、セブンはあの事件を。
ああ、そうらしい。で、捜査を進めていく間にクレイドル製薬って名前の製薬会社が事件に関与していることを突き止めてな。その会社の内部の人間から情報を引き出すことに成功したんだ。そいつはこう言った。
今夜 X 埠頭から船が出る。子供たちはその船に乗せられ沖合に停泊している大型客船と連行されるらしい。
ってな。そして俺はその埠頭へと向かった。
Holy shit. Cop 7.
物陰に身を潜めて様子を探ると、岸壁に一艘の不審船が横付けされているのが分かった。
Looking spiffy there, buddy.
その船上と周囲にちらほらと人影が見えてな。どうやら黒いスーツに身を包んだ男たちが大きな袋に詰め込まれた何かを船の中へと運び込んでるみてえだった。
Yeah, I don't think we need to guess what are in those bags.
その重量感、たわみ方を見て俺は悟った。間違いねえ。奴らが運び込んでいるのは人だとな。
Yeah.
気づいた時にはもう俺の体は動いていた。物陰から飛び出し銃を構えた。動くな。だが次の瞬間、俺の後頭部には硬い金属が押し当てられていた。銃を捨てろ。激鉄の下げられる音が頭蓋骨に直接響いた。って悔しいがどうしようもなかった。俺は声に従いゆっくりと足元に銃を置いた。その直後、首筋に鋭い痛みを覚えた。何か針のようなものを突き刺されたらしい。注射か。俺はそのままうつ伏せになって倒れた。頬には冷たいコンクリートの感触があった。それを最後に俺の意識は途切れた。硬い床の上で俺は目を覚ました。くそ、頭がガンガンするぜ。どこだここは。粗末なベッド、薄汚れた洗面台、ドアのついていないむき出しのままの便器。どうやらそこは刑事である俺にとって馴染みのある場所のようだった。独房か。便器の反対側の壁には一枚の扉があった。俺はよろめきながら身を起こしてその前に近づいていった。扉に手のひらをついて前後左右に圧力をかけてみた。開かねえ。
We're just trapped in there.
当然だ。独房にぶち込んでおいて鍵をかけないわけがない。
Probably big as her wedge.
何度か体当たりも食らわしてみたが 無駄だった。だよな。俺は一人つぶやいて、その場にどさっと腰を下ろした。それからどれぐらいの時間が経ったか。俺の耳にふとかすかな声が届いた。声は遠かった。なんて言ってるのか聞き取ることはできなかった。
It's time.
だがそれは確かに俺の鼓膜を震わせていた。変声期を迎える前の甲高い声。声は一つじゃなく重なり合って響いていた。複数いるな。5人か6人か、いやもっとか。どこだ、どこから聞こえてくる。俺はキョロキョロと辺りを見回し、壁に耳をつけてみた。違う、こっちじゃねえ。左か？左のベッドの下か？俺は鋼鉄のフレームをがっしり掴むと力任せにベッドをひっくり返した。見つけた。すぐに分かった。ベッドが置かれていた壁の下の方に金網に覆われた通気口があった。
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make I wasn't expecting that kind of expression.
腹ばいになって奥を覗き込んでみたが、暗くて何も見えやしない。だがその先から声が聞こえてくることは間違いなかった。どういうことだ。なんでこんなところに子供たちが。思い出したのはクレイドル製薬の内通者の言葉だった。
今夜 X 埠頭から船が出る。子供たちはその船に乗せられ沖合に停泊している大型客船と連行されるらしい。
おいおいおい、まさかここはその大型客船の中だってのか。とにかくどうにかして子供たちのところへたどり着けねえもんかと俺は考えた。その時目に入ったのは金網だった。いけるか。俺は指を鍵爪のように折り曲げて網の目をがっしりと掴んだ。そしてしゃあ、ざまめろ、感じちゃうね。目の前にはぽっかりと開いたダクトへの入り口。
The face of success just staring right at you.
俺は額に吹き出した汗を拭って早速その奥へと潜り込んでいった。
Junpei waited for Seven to resume his story. The longer he waited, however, the clearer it became that Seven had no intention of doing so. He had gone silent and simply stared off into the air, his eyes blank.
その後はどうなったんだよ。
He'd waited long enough, but Seven shook his
わ
head.
からねえんだ、こっから先が。
I mean, your memory's returning, though.
確かダクトの先にあった扉を開いて何人かの子供たちを見つけたはずなんだが、やっぱりダメだ。この先が全く思い出せねえ。
Well, let's go further. Maybe it'll come back to you.
そんな、そこにいた子供たちはどうなったんだよ。セブンが助け出したのか？
かもしれないし、そうじゃないかもしれねえ。なんとなくだが、一人亡くなっちまったような気がする。女の子。
Deep in his heart, Junpei felt something very cold. Seven's head dropped and Junpei saw on it a look of sadness the likes of which he had never seen on the man before. The large man's eyes blinked rapidly as if he were fighting back tears, and he swallowed hard. His sigh was like the melancholy setting of an old abandoned building. He shook his head and
と
spoke.
にかくこのぐらいで勘弁してくれ。こっから先は本当に思い出せねえんだ。
After that, Junpei could hardly try to force any answer.
そうか。まあしょうがない。分かったことだけでもまとめて。
Junpei left Seven to pull himself together and instead began thinking everything over.
9年前に発生した少年少女連続不明事件。どうやらその事件の黒幕はクレイドル製薬という製薬会社の人間のようで、彼らは子供たちをさらってこの船へと連れてきたらしい。目的は実験のため、人を意のままに操るための実験だとセブンは言った。その実験の被験者とされたのがさらわれた16人の子供たちで、
Sick bastards.
その中には青い、ライト、ノナという名前の少年または少女がいたらしい。
Aoi, Light, and Nona.
とまあこのくらいか。あとはセブンが刑事だということも判明したが、どのみちこれだけの情報じゃどうにもならないな。ノナリゲームのこともゼロのことも相変わらず謎のままだし、連続不明事件から9年経った今、どうして俺たちが同じ船に拉致されてきたのかもわからない。というか、そもそも人を意のままに操るための実験ってなんだよ。そんなバカバカしい実験が本当に行われたっていうのか。
Be fucked up if they did. Before long, Junpei realized he had spent quite some time deep in thought.
まあじっとしててもしょうがないし、動くか。
Junpei shook his head quickly to clear it and returned to his investigation, thoughts swirling in his mind. Okay. Do with this tile. Sun. Well, let's shine light on it then. Okay, it's nice to see the sink lit up, I guess, but all it shows me is the pipe. Nothing special about the toilet paper. I don't really think I need to bother shining light on it. What if I shine on this one? When I shine light on the mirror in the back, is that a number? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Sun is up here. And the moon was 4, 7. Okay. So the room that has the sun, and it has a number with a 4. Is that a number? So if I shine light on this mirror, then I get to see some numbers. I can see a 4 on the left and a 7 on the right. 4 and a 7. Oopsie. The only thing you can manipulate in this room is that string. Chances are, they made this puzzle so someone wouldn't trigger it by accident. Guess I should keep pulling the string then. Alright, here goes. Second pull. Third pull. Fourth. Did you just hear something? I did, but it doesn't look like anything's happened here. Huh. Whatever that sound was. This is what the moon symbol is pointing to, huh? They probably made it so that someone wouldn't trigger by accident, if that's the case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 6th consecutive time. 7. That sound again. It happens whenever I pull that string a couple of times. Junpei, did you hear something from the other room? The other room? You mean from the dark room? Let's go take a look, shall we? Let's check the one place we couldn't pull out. Hey! Well, this jar opens easily enough. 2 more tiles. There are a bunch of weird lines on this thing. I don't get this. I don't think I can figure this out on my own. I'm supposed to put them together. Never mind. Oh, there we go. The tiles we found and the tiles here are the same size. When I touched the tiles on the door, I felt something weird. Huh? I can move these tiles. That means maybe if you swap the tiles we got with the tiles on the wall, something will happen. I suppose now we just need to figure out what that strange design on these tiles means. At any rate, we should look for all the tiles that are the same size. You're right. But let's meet back here after we've done a thorough search. Yeah, so we just gotta keep looking for tiles. The door in the back. I wonder where it goes. Thought of that and I tried a couple things, but yeah, same result. Guess 7 wasn't able to do anything. Oh well. Okay. So it's trying to show water flowing from the river and gathering in the spring. What are you going on about? Maybe you ought to explain. Forget about the puzzle we already solved. We need to look for new ones. And what the hell do I do with the towel, the drawer, and the desk drawer? It has bumps on it, and I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do with them. Be something. Wait. Combine everything! Shit. Okay, we haven't found a use for this desk drawer yet. So we just gotta find something that has bumps on it. Pretty blanket on the bed. And this is a mess. It's not even a bed anymore. Can't say I'd want to sleep there. Gotta be something. Or I take the drawer out of this desk. Oh shit! Okay, fine. Sounded like something falling. What was that? I heard it too. Let's open the drawer. Oh! Hey! I got another tile. Okay then. Have you taken a close look at this tile, Junpei? I noticed that the 3 red lines here are actually on top of the other lines. Red lines? Yes. Red lines on top of... Oh, I see. The tile with the 3 colored lines on it, right? Junpei, did you notice this? The red lines. Don't they look like they form a 14? Holy shit, they do! 14, huh? Okay. Yeah, I guess it kinda does. 14, 14, 14, 14. They all spell out they all show 14. Wait a minute. Look at this from a different perspective. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. What happens if I be able to connect them? I thought I could connect them, but okay, so I gotta find a use for this other drawer. Oh wait, I already did. Never mind. Of course I can't put it. Okay. Well, it looks like we've investigated all the rooms. The only mystery left is that door. Alright, let's crack that mystery then. We've got 4 tiles. And there are a bunch of tiles that are the same size up on the wall here. So if we place 4 of the tiles on the wall with the ones we've got, that should open the door. Well, there's only one way to find out. Wait a minute. Oh, whoops, sorry. I got it! There were 4 tiles and there were 4 E's. Hey, did you hear something unlock? Does that mean we got it right? Yes, it looks like we did. The 14 hidden on the tile. If you convert that to hexadecimal, it's an E. Basically, the E's an emergence of the 14s from the tiles. So if we replace it, that gives up the answer. I did not figure the hexadecimal. I just saw that there were 4 tiles and 4 E's. That's my only correlation. Do you really care why it worked? Let's just get out of here. Yes! Let's go! You found it! They passed through the opened door and headed to the next room. Junpei jogged down the short staircase and looked around. Whoa. Whoa! I question exactly. The words had sprung unbidden to his lips, but it was clear why. Junpei shivered. Lotus and Seven reached the bottom of the stairs and stopped short, terrified.
君の悪い部屋ね。
一刻も早く退散したいところだが。
He jogged up the stairs on the opposite side of the room and shook the door on the wall next to the catwalk. Didn't open and he muttered to himself.
ま、だろうな。
ロックがかかってるのね。
なあ、いつもの通りだ。
で、今度は一体何の部屋なの？
Looking by that chair, I think the answer should be obvious. Junpei looked around the room again.
部屋のど真ん中に椅子か。
椅子って言っても座りたくはならないデザインね。
The back of it was covered with electrodes connected to a nest of
椅
wires.
子の足元はこれ、ガラス張りか？向こう側は真っ暗で何も見えないな。
I don't think we want to look through it. Junpei turned to look at the right side of the room. It's a lot of blood. There's a table covered with a piece of cloth.
このテーブルの布についてるのは ちか。
Top of the table were a number of metal instruments. Junpei didn't know what they were for. He had a feeling he didn't want to find out.
なんなのよこれ。こんな道具で一体何を。
あまり考えたくはないな。
Definitely not. Junpei shook his head in an attempt to clear it and tried to focus on something else.
とにかくやばい匂いがする部屋だってのはよくわかった。
Yeah.
長いは無用だな。とっととこの部屋をやっつけて外に出よう。さあ、小どか。
Again? Seek a way out, okay. Torture room. Of course, that's what this place is. Okay. What's wrong, Junpei? What are you doing on the floor? Well, I thought maybe if I got down here, I could see through the glass. It's not working, though. You don't think it's just a large sheet of glass they put onto an indentation? No, I mean, why would they do that? And the placement of the chair. You're not making sense, Junpei. What's your point? Not sure, but do you think there's something under the glass? Maybe the glass is one way, like they have in a police station, you know. Or maybe it's just covered with something that makes it opaque. And it doesn't matter how close I get, I still can't see anything. Echoes when I knock on it, though. I wonder if it's hollow. Red, yellow. Do you think the colors mean something?
No idea. I mean, red looks more dangerous, but other than that.
The bottom of this one looks like it's covered in rust. I don't think it'll move at all. There are a bunch of buttons here with the letters A through F on them. I wonder if they do anything. Down you go! So if I press it again, back you come. I guess these buttons switch something on or off when you push them.
All the dials are pointing in different directions.
Maybe something will happen if we turn them? Ha! Shoot. They're all rusted. Guess turning them doesn't really do anything.
Needle on the gauge is at 0. It does look like it's going to move. There are a ton of knobs here. Doesn't seem like any of them do anything, though.
You think it's broken? Can't get it to do anything. I can waste my time messing around. Okay, fine. Really? I can't expect the ball and chain over there? There's something on the screen. This device will conduct the experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. First, adjust the switches to match the blocks in the sample above. Huh.
I don't know what this thing is, but we gotta figure out this puzzle.
It's right next to a torture chair. Whatever it is, I don't think it's good. Anyway, we just adjust the switches to match the blocks up on top, right? You adjust the switches shown at the 4 corners of the screen, then press the check button. Junpei, we don't know what this thing does. You can always come back to it later. There are lots of other things you could do. Oh.
Whenever you turn on one of those switches, more blocks show up on the screen. So I think you gotta figure out which buttons you have to press in order to get this screen to match the diagram.
Yeah, but it's hard to figure out what that button does. What button does what? You want to see how many blocks each switch adds, just turn on one switch. All of them are off, there aren't any blocks, right? Then you can see how many switches each switch adds. Oh yeah, I get it. Adjust the switches to match the blocks on top. Then press the check button. Alright. So I gotta make the bottom ones match the top ones. Okay. So good. I did it. Adjustment is completed. Now proceed into execution phase. To complete the experiment, data must be collected from the subject. Once preparation is finished, place subject in chair.
Whoa, whoa, I thought we solved the puzzle already. What does it mean by preparation?
I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I think this means one of us has got to sit in the chair.
Well, 7's never going to fit in that thing. It's either you or me, Junpei. Collecting data. What if it's going to run electricity through the subject?
There's a human head on the screen. Maybe it's gonna zap the brain with a little electricity.
This really doesn't sound safe. Anyway, we've still got to prepare. We can talk about this after we figured out what it means to by preparation. Alright?
Well, it wants us to prepare, so maybe we ought to ask it what we need to do.
Etta, the disposal tank is closed. Please fill tank with water. What tank? Oh, man. Don't tell me we gotta do something with the water tank.
Well, there's probably something around here to open the tank or whatever it's asking us to do.
Looks like the only controls are in this room. Okay. We don't know how to activate these, so... These levers have got to turn something on.
Of course they would. All they can do is turn something on or off. What's important is that they turn on or off.
Let's say the floor is going to suddenly open up. Well, let's hopefully let us hope that doesn't happen. Said that the door will unlock if we complete the experiment.
So in other words, we aren't getting out that door until we finish that experiment.
Well, let's do that then. There are a number of ominous-looking tools and instruments here.
Let's see, we've got nads and a hammer, a pair of forceps. These other things are too old and broken. I have no idea what they are. Hey, doesn't this wrench look way too new to be here with all this other stuff?
Yes, it does. I didn't notice before you mentioned it, but it's not rusty at all. Instead of rusty stairs that lead to the door we came through.
What, you want to go back, Junpei?
I wish solving this puzzle were that easy. Hello. Is this the water tank? The cover's bolted on there pretty good. Should be able to get those bolts off of this wrench we just found, though. Sweet, it's open! The hole's too small. You can't see in even with the cover off. Well, you can't see in, but I think there's enough room to stick your arm in it. Are you sure you want to do that? There could be something dangerous in there. Yeah, I admit that scares me a little. But we need to see if there's anything useful in there. Okay, let's do this. Alright, here we go. Arm into the hole. Hey, I think I can feel something. Small, cold, and hard. Doesn't feel like there's anything else in here. Alright, let's see what this thing is. Sun key? What's the sun key do?
A key with the sun symbol on it.
Should be able to open the other door with this.
Yeah, but we gotta get out of this room before we can do that.
And we're probably gonna need the sun key to do that.
But none of the doors in this room have keyholes. I bet we gotta use it on something that's not a door.
Something that's not a door. Well, I guess I might as well try. Let's give it a shot. Nope, no dice. This thing isn't going anywhere.
Oh, give me that. You just ain't man enough.
Sure, pal, you give it a shot. Let's just see how much more of a man you are. Hey, you're going to break it.
Man, that thing ain't going anywhere.
I can see some oil or something down there at the base of the lever. Yeah, it feels like it's got some movement to it. Should be able to pull this one. Alright, let's pull the lever. Is that water?
What the hell? What's going on?
Will you calm down? Just water going somewhere. Sounds like it's underneath us. That means the floor. Oh! Junpei, look! What's she... Oh, damn! I can see through the glass now. Ooh, shiny! Oh... my... God. You know, I wasn't expecting to see a fucking dead shark, but yeah, that's fine. Great. Thank you very much for that image. E... E... B... F. There are a couple of letters in the color of blood written on the shark's belly.
It's dead. It's like the letters are E, D, B, and F. Whatever these are for has to be in this room somewhere.
I think I already know the answer to that. B... F. What? There's a strange noise coming from the chair. Looks like it's been turned on. I guess the puzzle here was that the power had to be sent in a specific way. Okay. Enter the restrained device is locked but empty. The subject has not been properly placed. Unlock the restrained device and reseat subject. Well, the restrained device has to be the chair. And then I guess we just need to unlock the chair. Okay. The sun key should fit into the keyhole in these manacles. Alright, sun key, in you go. And yes! Great, they're open. I think we're gonna need the sun key again in here, though. Seems unlikely. Alright, sun key, you've done your job. Into my pocket you go. Into my pocket with you. Good job. The restraining device is unlocked. Please see subject and device. Message on the screen was disturbingly detached.
やっぱり誰かが座らないと動かなそうだな。
こんなところでスリムな体が役に立つとは皮肉なものね。
Eh?
ヤシロ、本当にいいのか？
You sure,
俺が座っ
Lotus?
て。
そうだぜ。もし失敗でもしたら。
Seven couldn't bring himself to finish the thought. His eyes fell to the floor. Junpei followed them. Beneath them was the dead shark floating underneath the glass. Perhaps it had been killed by an electric shock.
平気よ。たとえ落ちたとしても、サメはもう死んでるじゃない。
だけど。
決断が鈍い男は格好悪いわよ。アドバイスはそこからでもできるわ。こんな部屋に長居したくないし、さっさとモニターの前につきなさい。
Okay. After her words had made it clear that Lotus would book no argument, she turned and walked toward the chair without hesitation. But she did not sit down. Lotus. Despite what she had said, she did indeed feel hesitation. Her legs shook.
ねえ、最後に一つだけ聞いてもらえる？
最後とか言うなよ。
Please don't say
演
last.
技でもね。
いいから聞いて。もしも私の身に何かあったら、娘たちにこう伝えてほしいの。お母さんはあなたたちのことを愛してた。うん、ずっと愛してるって。
娘たち？
お前、子供がいるのか？
ええ。ちょうど淳平くんと同じぐらいの年齢かしら。双子でね、いろいろあって若い頃に産んだの。名前はノナと、それからもう一人は。
待て。
What? Nona! Junpei's words shot out before he even realized what he was saying. He remembered the story Seven had told him.
青い、ライト、ノナ。 実験の被験者となった子供たちの名前だ。
何よ、突然大声上げたりして。
Lotus took a step back from Junpei.
おお、
Seven looked just as shocked as Junpei. He blinked his eyes rapidly as if he weren't sure if he was completely awake.
まさかとは思うが。ヤシロ、お前の本当の名字は
Kashiwabara. Lotus's eyes went wide.
なんで知ってんのよ。
おいおいおいおい、マジかよ。こいつは一体どういうことだ。まさかヤシロがあの子の母親だったとは。
あの子って何？まるで会ったことがあるような口ぶりじゃない。
Seven's brow furrowed.
あるんだよ。だからあるんだ。お前の娘のうちの一人に会ったことが。
Oh no.
いつ？
今から9年前に。
No, 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 don't tell me.
どこで？
この船の中で。
どうして？
話せば長くなる。
長くなったって構わないわ。聞かせて。一体何があったっていうの？
分かったよ。話そう。
Seven glanced at Junpei, then turned back to Lotus and began to speak. It was the same story Junpei had heard only minutes before. Every detail.
俺はだったんだが、そしてだがその時、それからどうやらそこはまるで、そしてこれが9年前俺が体験したことの全てだ。
Last Seven finished. Lotus shook her head.
そんな。私が9年もの間探し求めていた情報、それを知ってる人間がこんなにも近くにいたなんて。
探し求めていた。
そうよ。娘たちは確かに9年前に行方不明になった。それから9日経って私のところに戻ってはきたんだけど、でもその9日間に何があったのかは全く教えてくれなくて。
Consistency of the number 9.
精密検査の結果、乱暴をされたわけじゃないってことだけは分かってた。それでも何か恐ろしいことを経験してきたことは確かで、だからこそ深く追求することはできなかったの。そんなことをしたら思い出させてしまうことになるでしょ。そっとしておいてあげるしかなかったのよ。
Seven was the one that saved them?
それから1ヶ月が経ち、次第に娘たちはいつもの様子を取り戻していったわ。明るい笑顔を見せるようになって、冗談を言ったりおどけてみせたり。もうそうなってしまうとなおさら何も聞けなくて、いつしかその件について触れるのはタブーになってしまったの。だけどそれでも気になるじゃない、母親としては。だから私は独自に調査を始めることにしたのよ。その空白の9日間に何があったのか、それを突き止めるために。
それで何か分かったのか。
いいえ、何も。警察は捜査をしているふりをしながらほとんどまともに動いてくれなかったし、マスコミも16人の子供たちが戻ってきてからはまるでうやむやにするかのように事件については一切報道しなくなってしまって、多分どこかの組織から圧力がかかったんだと思うわ。
クレイドル製薬の。
Well, pharmaceutical.
いや、それよりももっと上にある組織からの圧力だろうな。
クレイドル製薬か。
何か心当たりが？
いえ、その名前を聞いたのも今が初めてよ。ねえセブン、どうしてクレイドル製薬が事件に関与してるって分かったの？
被害者の接点をたどれば容疑者につながる犯罪捜査の常識で。
その接点っていうのは？
行方不明になった子供たちには全員ある病院への通院歴があったんだよ。その病院の経営母体がクレイドル製薬のグループ企業でな。それでだ。
病院。
病院か。
ああ、そういや、その病院で聞き込みをしている間に何人もの子供たちから奇妙な証言が。
というと、
ガンツフェルト実験って知ってるか？
Gansfeld experiment.
どうやら子供たちは診療中にその実験をさせられたことがあったらしいんだ。カウンセリングと称して半ば強制的にな。
教えてくれ。それは一体どんな実験なんだ？
ああ、ガンツフェルト実験ってのはな、ガンツフェルト実験ってのはこんな内容だ。まず被験者 Q と A をそれぞれ遠く離れた別々の部屋に隔離する。次に Q に対してある映像を見せ、それを思念によって A に送るよう要請する。一方その頃 A はゆったりとしたリクライニングシートに座らされ、視界を覆うように目隠しをされている。そうして全ての感覚が遮断された状態で A は Q がどんな映像を見ているのかを当てるんだ。
That's a very weird experiment.
あ、それなら知ってるわ。確か有名なテレパシーの実験よね。
テレパシー？それってこの船で行われた実験と何か関係があるんじゃないのか？
人を意のままに操る実験ってやつね。
そうだ。テレパシーなんてそんな荒唐無稽な現象が実在するかどうかはわからない。だがクライドル製薬の連中はそれを信じてたのかも。
Lotus grunted. Seven had been thinking hard for the last several minutes and finally spoke.
もしも仮にそうだとしても、今俺たちが巻き込まれている状況とどういう関係があるのかがわからねえな。ノナリーゲームゼロ。俺たちが拉致されてきた理由、それとテレパシーと一体どんなつながりがあるっていうんだ。自分から話を振っといてなんだが、全くわけがわからねえ。何も関係がないとは思えないんだが。
Then in that moment of silence, a cold voice echoed down from the ceiling.
被験者の設置が認識できません。1分後、電力の強制遮断を行います。
What?
なお、復旧には1時間のインターバルを要します。
Oh no.
実験を開始する場合は、速やかに被験者のセットを完了してください。
Oh god.
やばいんじゃねえか。
だな。
わかったわよ。座ればいいんでしょ。座れば。
いや、別にそういう意味で言ったわけじゃ。
いいからさっさと動く。純平くん、頼んだわよ。
ああ、わかった。
I'm getting really... I'm not liking this. Lotus sat down on the chair. Junpei looked at her one last time, then made his way to the monitor.
ヤシロ、おかしなことがあったらすぐに言ってくれよ。
心配性ね。男をあげないと紫に愛想つかされるわよ。
Lotus was putting on the best act she could manage, but her legs were shaking so much that if she hadn't been sitting, she likely would have fallen down.
シロ。
Failure was not acceptable.
じゃあさ。
Junpei took one last deep breath and stared at the monitor. What? Oh. What? Wait, what am I doing? Wait, what the fuck am I doing? The experiment has concluded. The door will now unlock. You can hear the door unlocking. And now we've got a new message. Release subject from restraining device. Lotus, are you alright? Yes, I am. I'm glad nothing bad happened, but I do think my life just got a little shorter. Hold on, I'll get you out right away. Didn't take long for Seven and me to get her out of here. Let's get out of here now. Being a guinea pig is not for me. Damn straight. I don't ever want to see this thing again. Okay, let's get to the door. Found it!
通路が奥に伸びてるな。
でも、扉一つ見当たらないわよ。
道なりに進むしかねえか。
Guess so.
だな。行こう。
Turned left twice before they saw the elevator.
エレベーターか。
ちょうどいい。こいつに乗って C デッキまで行こう。
In silence, they jogged up to it. Junpei pushed the C button. Okay. Elevator motor ground away, but before long they found themselves once again on C deck. The door opened and they stepped off.
行きましょう。
おう。
Junpei, Lotus, and Seven nodded at one another and then took off running down the long hallway in front of them. They ran and ran and ran. The hallway seemed endless.
目的地はすでに決まっている。大階段の裏手にある一枚の扉。あの扉の鍵穴には太陽のマークが刻まれていた。そして今、俺のポケットの中にはこれを使えば。
Yeah. That was why they ran for the central staircase. They had run for quite some time when they arrived at the door that ended the hallway. The Jupiter door was already unlocked.
行くぞ。
おう。
Junpei grabbed hold of the doorknob and threw it open. They rushed through and stopped cold. The terrible scene before them made their blood run cold. What? 3 people lay dead on the floor, covered in blood. Junpei felt a cold sweat trickle down his spine. He couldn't breathe. His legs shook. His body deathly cold. But his blood was boiling hot. He could feel his mind begin to fade. He couldn't think. He couldn't concentrate. His mind was blank.
なんてことだ。一体何があったって言うんだ。
Seven's voice was weak and broken. He edged toward the bodies, his movements stiff.
四つは
He bent down over Clover and pressed his fingers to her
ダ
wrist.
メだ。死んでる。
What happened? Suddenly, Lotus moved. Before he understood what was happening, her hand was in Junpei's vest pocket.
おい、何すんだよ。
He leapt back. Lotus looked up at him, terrified.
鍵よ。太陽の鍵を貸して。
どうして？
決まってるでしょ。犯人が戻ってくる前に逃げるのよ。
A murderer. A murderer. Once again, Junpei looked at the dead bodies.
1、3、3つの下。ということは、この3人を殺した犯人は
No.
そんな嘘だろ。
No, she couldn't have.
貸して。
Before Junpei could react, Lotus dove back into his pocket and came out with the
さ
key.
あ、行くわよ。
Without waiting for Seven or Junpei, she ran straight for the central staircase. They followed. Junpei shut his eyes and swallowed his emotions. Morning would have to wait. Soon they stood in front of the door. Lotus shoved the sun key into the keyhole and twisted it hard. But
なんで
どうしたんだ？
手応えがないのよ。会場の手応えが。
what?
そんな鍵が合わないっていうのか？
わからないけど、もしかして。
Lotus sighed, defeated, and leaned against the doorknob. She felt it twist. A small gap appeared between the door and the frame. It's already open?
どういうことだ？
どういうことも何も。鍵は開いてたってことよ。
なぜ？
知らないわよ、そんなの。とにかく先に進んでみましょう。
Lotus took a deep breath and slowly opened the door the rest of the way. They stepped inside. In front of them was another hallway. It stretched out toward the bow of the ship. They began to run. Faster and faster they ran, trying desperately to reach the end of the hallway. A few seconds later, they were there. In front of them stood a massive metal door. They were all breathing heavily as Junpei spoke.
なんでよこの扉は。ノブも取ってもスイッチもレバーもカードリーダーも鍵穴さえついてないぞ。一体どうやって開けって言うんだ。
仕方ねえ。引き返すしかねえか。
嫌よ。殺人鬼のいるところになんて戻りたくないわ。
There was more stark terror in Lotus's voice than authority. She was almost begging.
だが他に開きそうなドアは見当たらねえしな。
As he spoke, Seven stepped toward the door in front of them, as if to illustrate that it was the only door.
嘘。
開いた。
自動ドアだったってこと？
おいおい、なんだか嫌な予感がするぜ。
Same.
鍵が開いてたり自動ドアだったりよ。こんなこと今までにはなかったじゃねえか。
No.
嫌な予感だって。
How could their situation possibly get worse? 3 people were already dead.
これ以上嫌なことなんてあってたまるかい。くそ。
おい、ジュンペイ！
He stepped through the door.
そうだよ。これ以上なんてあるはずが。
And whatever hope Junpei had managed to summon disappeared.
そんな嘘だろ。嘘だろ。こんな現実はありえない。ありえない。ありえない。夢なら早く覚めてくれ。誰か嘘だと言ってくれ。幻覚を見ているだけだと言ってくれ。
What?
そうだ。そうだよ。こんなものは嘘に決まってる。幻。
Wasn't real. No. No, the code names meant nothing now. Hanny! Junpei cried out and leapt through the door. He flew to her side, his heart like a stone in his chest. Junpei swept her up and shook her by the shoulder. She moaned and her eyes fluttered open, but only barely. Her face was pale and her lips were dry and cracked. Her eyes were blank and cloudy. He stared straight at Junpei but saw nothing. Junpei put his hand against the small of her back to hold her up. It felt warm and... He lifted his hand up. It was covered in blood.
一体何があったっていうの。どうしてこんなことに。
It was all he could do not to break into tears.
俊平君、ごめんなさい。
Her voice was thin, a minuscule thread that was the only thing keeping her with him.
私、もうダメなの。
何言ってるんだ。絶対に死なせるもんか。必ず助けてやる。
ありがとう、俊平君。今まで本当にありがとう。私、幸せでした。もう一度、俊平君に会えて、本当に嬉しかった。
バカ野郎。一度どころか二度でも三度でも何回だって会ってやるよ。だから頼む、しっかりしてくれ。あかる。とにかくなんだ。どうすればいいんだよ。くそ。
Looked up from Kenny, desperate for something. Anything.
なんだ。
Then he saw it. A small submarine.
潜水艇。どうしてこんなところにそんなものが。
No, that didn't matter. Nothing mattered except saving Kenny. That was the only thing he wanted.
そうだ。
Junpei turned his head back to look down at her.
待ってろ。すぐそこに潜水艇があるんだ。動くかどうか見てくるから。
行かないでください。お願いだからそばにいて。最後ぐらい俊平君のそばにいさせてほしいんです。
あかね。
俊平君知ってました。私俊平君のこと小学校の頃からずっと
Junpei's vision had gone blurry. It took him a moment to realize his eyes were filled with tears. He could feel a piercing point of heat deep in his heart, like a white hot flame.
俊平君といろんなとこ行きましたよね。プール行ったり、お祭り行ったり、雪の積もった校庭で雪合戦したりとか。みんなかけがえのない思い出。その瞬間も私にとっては宝物。本当はもっともっといろんなとこ行きたかったんですけど。
I picked door 2, and what do you know? I fucking killed June. Thank you.
もう無理ですね。
そんなことないさ、あかり。さっき言っただろ。何回だって会ってやるって。
本当に
本当だ。
よかったよかった。
She said it to herself over and over, a weak smile creasing her tired lips.
私なんだか
ダメだ、あかね。寝ちゃダメだ。
ありがとう俊平君。本当にありがとう。
Drew slowly closed. Junpei screamed even as he felt his throat go
あ
hoarse.
かね。あかね。あかね。
Time passed. Junpei wept, rolled around, cried and cried until he had no tears. Last tear fell, Junpei was no more. His body remained, but only as an empty. Somewhere he heard a bell ring. It was the clock at the central staircase. It rang 5 times. Then
5時
quietly, gently, softly, he set Kenny down. Slowly, Junpei stood. Only then did he realize that Seven and Lotus had not followed him. Where'd they gone? Slowly, he looked around the room. There was nothing. No sign that they had ever been there. It felt as though every part of Junpei's body was made of lead. Slowly, he made his way to the door he'd come through. As he approached it, it opened, sliding apart with a sound like grinding stone. Junpei passed through the gate and into the... His heart rattled in his chest. Empty, lifeless thing. It had been so utterly broken that there was nothing left to feel. When he saw their bodies, he simply stared. It was a lake. A sea. Bodies lay in it. There was no need to check. There was no breath left in them. His eyes lit on Lotus's wrist. A bracelet. It's gone. He stared. It meant nothing to him. Didn't care anymore. Couldn't care anymore. Junpei's body felt numb. A part of him knew the lump of lead in his chest had once been a heart. Couldn't quite remember what it had been for. Tears poured from his eyes in great streams. He wasn't sure why. He gave up trying to make them stop. He turned around. The door opened again and slowly, numbly, kept walking. Why stop? An object set in motion. Simple inertia carried him forward. Eventually, he found himself in front of the submarine. His arm reached for the hatch. And then he was floating in water. His eyes stared down into it. Couldn't see the bottom. His back was hot. Dimly, he felt the blade of a knife in it. One dead body lay behind door number. The body of the ninth. Another lay in the shower room. Body of Snake. The central staircase were 3 more. Ace, Santa, and Clover. Just outside the door were 2 corpses. Those of Seven and Lotus. In this very room lay the body that had once... Now Junpei would join them. Who? And had killed them all. Who? Junpei let out one last breath. Faintly, he felt the bubbles creep up the side of his face. His consciousness faded quickly, dissolving away into the cold, gentle lapping of... I think I fucked up. No, wait, I don't think. I know I just fucked up. Oh my god, door 2 leads to a bad end. Oh no. Oh my god, that led to everybody being killed. Jesus Christ. Oh no. The end, or is it? We all die by a yellow submarine. That's a nice achievement. You have reached one ending. This game has multiple endings. In order to experience all the endings, you need to play through the game multiple times. Make sure to save your progress now to retain all information you've required. Memory of Escape has been added to the title screen. Memory of Escape enables you to replay the escape rooms you have completed. Would you like to save the info you obtained during this playthrough? Yes. Please. Actually, you know what? I'll just go ahead and save it as a different save spot. Oh! So there are 5 other endings. Oh, okay. So I can choose where I start off. Okay. Well, I guess the next episode we're going to have to start back here, and then we're going to move off to this way instead. Well then. Oh! So one of these options leads to this path no matter where I go. It's just that whenever I branched off, it went over here. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to be having fun trying to figure this out, and if you guys like this, be sure to let me know. Well, I am going to try to do a completionist thing on this, so if you guys like, again, if you guys like this, be sure to let me know. I did not expect to reach a bad ending that fucking quickly. So thank you guys so much for watching, and that was despairingly horrifying, and I will see you guys in the next video.